Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time to the channel. Here we have another planetary hit, but I'm going to play this one just a little differently than I did in the last episode 19. In this one, I decided to go ahead and throw the two Panthers on, and then I still have the default Distortion XJ2 repeaters. This is going to be a very similar hit to the last one, except for what I choose to do after I kill the owner of the Crusader MSR that's sitting there. And that's where the similarities are going to end. There was a time when information came out about the 3.18 patch that I thought the age of Distortion was over and that it really had no place left, because with soft death you can just kill a ship. You know, you can soft death it and take the cargo, load it onto your ship, and leave. Sometimes there's just too much, and the time that it would take to do that, especially by yourself, there he is, it's just too long, especially at a place like this. New and Waste Management on Daymar is a known place to buy drugs. Other pirates are going to be coming here looking for targets. It's a terrible place to have to try to quickly load what ends up being, if I remember correctly, 99 SCU of Widow on this MSR. The Mercury Star Runner is a great ship for running drugs. See, there's all that beautiful cargo. And it's a good pirate support prize ship as well. Gotta make sure he's dead here. Could just be knocked down by the distortions. So here's where I realized, you know, where I would have normally soft death this ship, I was like, I don't have to do that. All I gotta do is land and wait for the 5-minute distortion timer. I think it's like 5 minutes and 5 seconds or something like that. I think it's a little different for each ship. I'm not exactly sure what the timer on an MSR would be. But all I have to do is wait for that timer to time out, after which the engines and the power should be back on, and all I've got to do at that point is fly the ship to a safe location and call my friends, which is what I'm going to do this time. So best thing to do when you're in a situation like this is just go ahead and get out of the area, plot a course anywhere, and drop out before you actually get to your destination, so you're in open space. You go to a point of interest, you're putting yourself at risk, because anybody can jump to that. If you're in open space and you don't have a crime stat of 3, you're totally safe at that point. So notice here, I only have a CS2, so that automatically puts me at an advantage and gives me that idea, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, Mongrel Squad has formed what they call the Mongrel Corps. 2 arms of the Mongrel Corps are the Mongrel Auxiliaries, which is essentially a casual B team of Mongrel Squad. That's what I'm a part of. And the Pack Rats, and they are the legitimate logistics arm, if you will, of Mongrel Squad that can help in the event that a member needs assistance, like I do right now, with a large amount of cargo, or just to run legitimate business for the financial gain of the larger organization. So in this case, what I did is I went and put out an APB, if you will, to Mongrel Squad and to the Auxiliaries and to the Pack Rats, because I was going to need a prize ship being something big like a Caterpillar, an A2, C2, another MSR, anything big essentially capable of loading the 99 SCU that was on this MSR. You can't sell cargo in a ship that you've stolen yet, and that may be intended, that may be the way that they keep it. I would like to see some form of hacking gameplay where you can hack the transponder and make it your ship Not necessarily something that would be easy to do. You would have to actually know what you're doing to be able to do that, but let's say you were able to fly the ship into open space like this, hack the transponder code, make the ship appear to be yours, then fly somewhere and sell it. That would be ideal. But in this case, it's good to have friends. And they didn't waste any time. Magos Ryzak here, the newly appointed leader of the North American arm of the Mongrel Auxiliaries, and several of the other auxiliaries, and for the first time in one of my videos, the pack rats show up to help load this caterpillar. You know, this is one of those kind of not so glamorous things about piracy right now. This is something that takes quite a long time. Of course, I cut almost all of that out here, but this is not something that necessarily is easy or fast. I did have other options here. I could have gone and dumped the cargo in a known location only to me, and then I have a Corsair. I could have showed up and loaded it and kept all of the profits for myself. But Star Citizen is a multiplayer game, and making friends in this game is important, and sharing that wealth and that gameplay opportunity with your friends is also important. So I thought, why not? Let's get everybody involved. This is a big prize. Let's spread the wealth. And I'd never had a reason to call on the pack rats before, so I thought this was a perfect opportunity to do exactly that. And they wasted no time. They showed up within 5 to 10 minutes, so that was awesome to see. There's definitely power in numbers. It is good to have friends. So I encourage all of you out there, make friends in this game, join an organization. Don't try to go it alone. This game is not really suited for that. Unlike another space MMO that we know of. I apologize for some of my janky camera work here. Did want to point out though, you notice the left engine of the MSR is not operable, and that's due to the distortion damage and the actual Panther repeater damage as well. So, you know, be careful if your plan was to go in and use a combination of distortions and lethals and to fly the ship out. Just be careful what you're shooting at. But I'm gonna shut up now and let you guys just watch the rest of the video. What we're gonna do, we're gonna fly it not to Brios. Brios is just too close. It's on the same planet that I stole the MSR. It's a bad idea. We're gonna fly it somewhere else, and you'll see that here in a bit. But I'm gonna join Magos on the Caterpillar, and we're gonna go sell this. actually wasn't sure who that was at first, and I thought I was going to have to shoot him. But that was a member of the pack rats, and either they weren't in our party when they should have been, or they were and it just was glitched and wasn't showing the party marker. This was my biggest quote-unquote solo hit ever that I made not solo by calling on everybody. So we have 99 SCU of Widow at 1.347 million. I got a double cut. Ended up being 272,000. And then we spread the rest amongst everyone that came to help. The next couple of videos are going to be a little more action-packed, and we're going to return to Multi Crew Piracy. So stay tuned for episode 21, When Pirates Get Pirated, and episode 22, The Great Escape. Till then, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the verse.